This is going to be a very good year. Very good. Jan is at home. Jim is back. My protege Ryan is at corporate. Good stuff. Andy and Dwight are rocking the sales team. I feel very blessed.
Today I'm going to recap the 2019 Major League Draft for the Milwaukee Brewers. I have my personal top 5 selections plus a couple honorable mentions. Honorable mention number 1, 11th round selection Brock Big, left-handed pitcher, Cuyahoga Community College, Ohio. He's overcame many injuries and medical conditions throughout his life. A torn ACL, seizures, born with no feeling on his right side of his body. The kid is an absolute fighter. 6'3", 210 pounds with a fastball, 89 to 92 miles an hour with a nice slider. He's 11-1 with a 94 strikeouts and 69 2/3 innings pitched with a 2.07 ERA. A very good development pick in the 11th round, and he signed for $125,000. There's not a lot of video out there on him, but from what I found, he has a nice loose arm with nice run on his two-seamer. Honorable mention number 2, Carter Rustad, 23rd round selection. A great upside high school arm if they can sign it. It does look like a long shot though with his commitment to San Diego. He's the 121st ranked player by MLB.com. He has nice arm action, 89 to 93 on his fastball, and he's already standing at 6'5". Number 5. Gabe Holt, 7th round selection. Crazy blazing speed. He's a draft eligible sophomore from Texas Tech University. 57 stolen bases in 2-year career at Texas Tech with a .333 batting average. He was the Big 12 Freshman of the Year. He also hit .315 in the Cape Cod League in 2018. Power is not his calling card, it's speed and defense. Scouts say 60, possibly even 70 grade speed. He was a first team freshman All-American and signed for $450,000, which is 4th round money. He primarily plays outfield but also was a second baseman in high school. In high school, he ran a 6.51 60-yard dash and was ranked the 128th overall player in the country. Holt's swing needs to clean up a bit with a hitch in his hand load. Extension and finish need tweaking as he really gets little to no extension into the ball. He's obviously not a guy that you're going to start to try to be a launch angle freak to hit bombs, but some modest adjustments could go a long way to increasing his already good contact skills and turning more of those singles into doubles. He's a good bet for contact and 4th outfielder upside. I could see a Skip Schumacher kind of career if everything clicks right. Maybe even a super utility role like Ben Zobrist if he could pick it enough in the dirt. Number 4. Antoine Kelly, 6'6", 205 pounds out of Wabash Valley Junior College. Kelly was a 2nd round selection, 65th overall. His freshman year of college, he went 9-0 with a 1.88 ERA, 112 strikeouts, and just 52 2/3 innings pitched. I'd like to see him make better eye contact as he pitches. His eyes go up, and then they go down, and then they go up. He doesn't keep his eyes on the mitt. It really is a small adjustment, but could actually help his control quite a bit. Scouts have him in the 98 mile an hour range, cruising 94 to 97. He was more like 84 to 88 out of high school. But at 6'6", he could actually grow into his body even more since he only weighs 205 pounds. I do see some Aroldis Chapman and how he kicks his leg and his slower timing, and then wham, the ball explodes on you. However, his off speed is actually lagging behind at his age, and quite a bit of work is needed there. The long-term outcome probably is a bullpen arm. If he does make it as a starter, Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline says he could be a David Price-like talent. The athletic ability is there, it's just finding the finesse to pitch and not just be a thrower. Number 3. Ethan Small, left-handed pitcher, Mississippi State, 6'3", 215, 28th overall. There's some Chris Sale comps floating about. There's a little bit of quirkiness in his delivery, but I don't see the same ability that Chris Sale showcased when he was drafted. The arm action is long, his timing concerns me. He actually falls pretty hard off the mound down the 3rd base line. He's already also had Tommy John surgery. He can get it up to 93, but really is more like an 89 to 92. So I guess why do I have him ranked so high with all these warts? Well, when watching him, he's quirky enough that it just might work. He hides the ball with a nice high glove shield, and I have to believe his fastball has a high spin rate paired with his crazy delivery, which has baffled SEC hitters. His control is actually excellent, and he has a great curveball and changeup. Every once in a while, he will show you a Kershaw pause leg kick, which I really like. That does deceive hitters. He actually reminds me of Rich Hill, Dodgers pitcher. Number 2. Thomas Dillard, outfielder, 5th round selection. First off, if you're looking for the Kyle Schwarber prototype in this draft, look no further. Dillard likely will not catch at the next level, but he does catch. He's just primarily played left field. Coming out of high school, he had the most home runs with 16. As a junior in college, he primarily played left field, but Milwaukee did announce him as a catcher, so they will give it a chance. For a big guy, he does steal some bases, 17 in 2018, 14 in 2019, so maybe he's more athletic than people think. Another positive is that he's a switch hitter, quite rare to see these days. Even more, I feel, in bigger, stronger looking athletes. Typically, it's your fast twitch one. He has a very strong batting eye, running over a 1-to-1 walk-to-strikeout ratio the past 2 years in the SEC. Possibly, he could be a poor man's Carlos Santana. I really like his bat control, his balance in his legs, and his finish through the ball. He's a punisher, number 1. In the 22nd round, the Brewers drafted Terrence Dawston, outfielder, Hillsborough High School, Tampa, Florida. Coming in at 5'10", 165 pounds, he is a small, quick-twitch athlete with a really nice compact swing from the left side. He's a two-sport guy with great speed. 2019 preseason All-American by Perfect Game. He ran a 6.64 60-yard dash at a PBR showcase way back in 2017. He was a two-sport commitment to West Virginia before signing with the Brewers for $125,000. He reminds me a bit of T-Plush himself, Mr. Niger Morgan. Dawston is quite a ways away from the pros, but with the right development and his only focus now on baseball, he could be a useful center fielder someday. While it wasn't a banner year overall for pitching, I think the Milwaukee Brewers gambled on the wrong ones in the early rounds. Small already with Tommy John surgery and Kelly years away and no off-speed control are two really big gambles. With their 28th selection, Brendan Malone, right-handed pitcher selected by the Diamondbacks, who went 33rd overall, could have been a great choice, or TJ Sikkema out of Mizzou, a college lefty that crushed SEC hitters, would have made a lot more sense. The player that honestly could tip the scales one way or the other is Thomas Dillard. He could be a real monster with the bat, and the Brewers have a good track record of developing bats. Thanks again for watching, and please be sure to subscribe.